What's up? What's up? Hey, family. Woo, y'all, I'm a day late and a dollar short. Like, I was supposed to record this yesterday, but I was so tired, like, exhausted. I had such an eventful but fun weekend. So, yeah, your girl just needs some rest. But we are back and we are better. So, let's talk about it. So, Loxley, y'all already know she got to get her one in. I'm so sorry. Girl, you was not studying me till I got on the camera. You're not going to distract me today. You're not. Okay, anyway. Okay, she actually did distract me. Okay, sorry. So, the topic of the day. Let's talk about self care. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I feel like a lot of people really don't know like the depth of self care. They think it's like just going to get a massage, going to get your nails and toes done, whatever, whatever. That is self care, yes, it is, but it's so much more to self care, and that's what I just want to talk about today. I feel like self care has a lot to do with literally caring for yourself. Like, when's the last time you went to the doctor to like get your checkup? When's the last time you like just spent some time with yourself? When's the last time you journaled? Did your mental health checks, like all the things, all those tie into self-care because you really can't be your best self if you're not your best self. Like, as crazy as that quote sounds, but like, you can't expect to care for others if you're not caring for yourself. It's basically pouring out of an empty glass. And that's what happens when you really don't like pour into yourself and really do self-care. And I just want to talk about what I like to do for self-care and just, go from there. I used to think that, going to get my nails and toes done and like going to get a massage was just like all self-care. But like I realized that it's like deeper than the surface. Like, what are you feeding your mental? Like, what are you listening to every day? What are you telling yourself every day? Like, those are all self care. You have to take care of your mind, first of all. Like, I feel like negative thoughts and like all the things really play a huge part in our life. Whether we, sometimes they can be uncontrollable. Sometimes, you can cast them down, but it's hard. So it's just like, what do you do whenever you do have those negative thoughts? Like, what do you do with them? Do you just get consumed by them? Do you just kind of listen to them and brush them off or whatever the case may be? And with me, like whenever I have my negative thoughts, I really try to ground myself and I try to talk through it. I'm like, okay, like these are lies. Like that's not me. Like, what's going on? Like, I know this isn't true, especially whenever you getting close to like your like with some women, whenever they get closer to their period, like the emotions are high. Like, you start to think the whole world is against you, and it's just like, and I'm one of those. Like, every time I get close to my period, I'm just like, oh my god, everybody hates me. Why does everybody hate me? Like, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. But I have gotten better with it because I've come to realize that like that's not me. Like, that's just hormones or whatever the case may be, the enemy, whatever you want to call it, feeding your mind lies. So what I typically do, I confront I confront the lies. And then even if it gets to a point where I need to journal is another way of self-care. Journaling out your feelings whenever you feel like you don't have anybody else to talk to back against the wall. Sometimes putting pen to paper is like the best outlet for me anyway. I know some girls don't, or women, all the same, don't like journaling, which I get it. It's definitely not for everyone. And that's another thing I want to hit on. Like, your self-care regimen may not be somebody else's. Like, I feel like it's just what you do, like true to yourself. Whatever makes you happy, what makes you feel good, like going outside, going for a walk, taking yourself on a picnic, like listening to your favorite songs for the day. Like, that's all self-care because you're literally catering to yourself, finding out what makes you happy, doing all the things that make you happy without having to answer to anyone. I feel like that's a major part of self care. What I used to do in my single season, like, I mean, even now, but like still, like, I was really hitting heavy in my single season because it's just like that was the most important time where I needed to learn how to love myself and like take care of myself. So what I would do is each month, I would take myself on a date to somewhere that I haven't been, or like go do something that I haven't done before, like by myself. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to go places by themselves, and like the world is crazy, of course, but like I love going out to eat by myself. Like, I just feel like that's such a self-care move because it's just like just being able to partake in things and like being able to get whatever I want. Like, without a care in the world, stay for as long as I have to, leave like whenever I want to. I don't have to talk to nobody. I'm just there enjoying Zarya. And like sometimes I'll like, just be on my phone or whatever, still eating or whatever, just crazy, laughing at whatever is on my phone. But like not all the time. But sometimes I really just sit there and really indulge in myself because that's just what makes me happy. And also what I do for self-care, like I said, I like going on walks. I like going on little picnics and like just sitting at the park listening to music. But I'm terrified of bees, so that's a little hard for me to do during the summer. But when it starts to cool down, I'll probably start back doing that. But I feel like that's also a form of self care, like really just sitting with yourself and just listening to yourself, listen to what your body needs. Like, because stress is such a silent killer. Like, we have to learn how to de-escalate. Like, we have to learn how to just chill sometimes. We have to learn that yes, women are seen as like caretakers and like we strong, like we are, but it's okay to just relax for a moment. You don't have to take care of everybody all the time. And I don't have kids or anything, so I know I really can't speak much on, care for other people and things like that. But like still, like I still feel like it's okay to take a little bit of time for yourself, even if it's just like 30 minutes. Like just take some time to yourself so you don't crack, so you can be the best version of yourself for the people that you want to care about. Because like I said earlier, like you cannot be your best self if you're not taking care of yourself. Like you're going to be running on fumes and you're going to crack, and then everything is going to be everybody else's fault, and you're just going to spiral and spaz, when at the end of the day, like you got some control over what you can and can't do, and like what you choose to do with your alone time, if you ever get alone time. But yes, what else do I like to do? Let's see. I do get massages. I do get my nails done. Yes, I do. That is a part of my self-care too. But like it's deep in the surface. Like I said earlier, like taking care of your mental is just so important. Like even if you need to go to therapy, like go to therapy. Get you somebody to talk to that is like an unbiased opinion. Someone that you know no judgment. It's hard to find a therapist. It is, because you literally, you pouring your heart out to somebody that you don't know. So like you want to be comfortable. So I do recommend finding a therapist, a good outlet, just so you can take care of your mind. And then also, like I said, going to the doctor. Like, when's the last time you had your checkup? Got some blood work done? Got some, like all the things. Like that's also self care. Like you have to take care of your health. Health is wealth. Like, when's the last time you got your teeth cleaned? Like all the things, like all that plays into taking care of yourself. When's the last time you got your eyes checked? Like whatever you need, like because you have to take care of your body, because this is the only body that we get until we die. Like, so you need to take care of it and really indulge in yourself. Loxley, please, girl, please. Sorry. Also a form of self-care for me is also cooking. Like, I hate cooking, but something about cooking for myself and enjoying the things that I like, and I'm doing it for myself. It's just, I don't know. I think that's a form of self-care. Like, just because you cook to take care of yourself, right? Like, so I feel like self-care, care for yourself, like really yourself, not nobody else. I don't want you to go to lunch for a self-care day and then invite your bestie. Like, no, that's not self-care. Like, I mean, it is, because sometimes you do need that person to make you feel good, but like try to spend time with yourself, by yourself. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just so important, and that concept has really like sat with me for a while now, just because I used to be so afraid to just be by myself, and like even going places by myself and living by myself. Like, I just used to be so afraid of being by myself, and I don't know why. But once I finally sat down and started doing stuff by myself, I started to learn a lot about myself. Because that's another thing self-care can teach you, is that what you really know about yourself and the things that you do and don't like. Especially if you're in your single season and you're like sitting in the single season, I feel like it's really important to figure out your likes and dislikes, especially if it comes to like man or woman. Figure out what you see in them. Like, what red flags are you going to notice? Like, what are your non-negotiables? What are you gonna settle for or not settle for? Like, what can you work out? What are your love languages? Like, really know yourself before you start dating someone, because the statement, love yourself first. Like, you really have to love yourself first before you can love anyone else, because that's how I feel like that's how it's so easy for most women to like lose themselves in some men, because they don't truly know what they want and who they are. Or even like in some women, like, whatever way you choose to go, I don't care. But it's just like, but in relationships, like, I feel like I said, like, women or men get so lost within their significant other, because they they tend to brush off things that they know they don't like, but they think that's something they're supposed to settle for, because like, I feel like they get confused with, yes, catering to love languages, yes, loving your partner, things like that, but love can also come with some boundaries. Like, it's gonna be some things that you don't like, and that should be okay, and it's gonna be some things that your significant other doesn't like, and that's gonna be okay. Some things can be compromised, but some things can't, and I feel like that's just something that I feel like that's just something that comes with knowing yourself, loving yourself, and something that can come in initial conversations. Just like with some people, they don't want kids. Like, set that boundary. Like, if you know you don't want kids, and like you are with someone who wants kids, but you are dead set on not wanting kids, then I just feel like that's something that you need to stand on, or like set a boundary for it. Be like, hey, like, I'm letting you know now, like, you can't change my mind. I really don't want kids. Like, being upfront with that person, because say y'all in the thick of things 4 years later and they start talking about babies, you like, I ain't changed my mind, then it's just 4 years wasted, because now y'all finna break up. Like, so I mean, that was just an example, but yes. And then what else? Sorry, I feel like I just got on my soapbox. I lost train of thought. I can't even speak. What's going on with me? I told you I'm tired, y'all. I'm still tired. But I am back and I'm better, like I said earlier. But anyway, okay, self-care. Yes, self-care. Yes. Oh, back to journaling. I really love journaling. Like, I feel like with journaling, yeah. Journaling just gives you a chance to just write and express whatever, like, without even anyone reading it except for you. And I feel like that's just the most authentic way to get your feelings across. And don't nobody know what you have, nobody has to know what you wrote down. Like, nobody. So it's just basically like you talking to yourself. I mean, I talk to myself all the time, on paper, on videos, like I'm doing now, because I don't never know who watching. I mean, I get 0 views one day. I'm just talking to myself, but I'm having fun doing it. Like, even whenever I was like going through my breakup, I literally used to make videos of myself just talking my feelings out, and like how I was feeling, like literally just crying in the camera, whatever. But like, that's what helped me. I feel like that's what helped take care of my mind, because it was an outlet. So find a healthy outlet for yourself. Like, whenever you get in these moods or like get sad, like, what makes you happy? What outlet do you choose? Some people like going to the gym as their outlet. That's a form of self-care. Like I said, going on walks, listening to music, going to the park, like all those things. But you can't continue to hold everything in, because it's going to cause you to explode. Like, if you do not start to take care of yourself, it's going to show up in ways, like just different ways, like fatigue, memory loss, stress, anxiety, panic attacks, like all that can show up in you just holding on to things that you need to release. And so yeah, I feel like that's a form of self-care. I feel like I had more to say about this subject, but I feel like my brain is not working today. Like, oh, Lockley, are you good? I think it's the dog, y'all. I really think the dog is distracting me. Should I lock her in the room next time? I can't do that. She's gonna be scratching at my door, then I'm gonna get real mad. Okay. Anywho, what else do I be doing for self-care? Some people like going on drives, like long drives. Vacations. Like, I have not been on a solo trip yet. It's in my plans. I'm still a little hesitant about that one. But solo trip is definitely self-care. Like, that's another thing. We need to learn how to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Like, I feel like I'm now, listen, granted, I know I have a spending problem. I really do. But it's just like, I used to do this thing. I'm not even gonna say I used to, because I literally just stopped like last week. But I did this thing where I would get myself a little treat on Friday, and that would be me just expressing my love to myself, and whether it be like perfume, some new clothes, like getting, whatever I want, like going to a really expensive dinner to get me a 42-ounce steak, like whatever the case may be. But I do think that like buying yourself things and really treating yourself is also a form of self-care. And like I said, just going on vacation, like release of the mind. Like it can be like 1 or 2 days, maybe a little weekend getaway trip, like somewhere safe that you feel comfortable. Just so you can release, free your mind, like relax, chill. But yeah, so I feel like that's a form of self-care as well. Making sure, if you're a vitamin person, taking your vitamins, figuring out what vitamins you need or what you like. um Eating healthy. And I mean, not saying eating healthy every day, because let me tell you, I'd be the first one to tell you I do not eat healthy every day. Like it is hard, I don't like it. But just eating healthy or trying to make healthier choices from time to time. It's okay to spaz out a day or two, like whatever the case may be, a little cheat day. And I'm really talking to myself right now, like I really do need to start eating more healthy, because I be going in. But listen, like I said, I hate cooking. Like I really do. But I'm trying to get back into that groove of cooking every Sunday like I used to, so I can like meal prep and stuff like that. But yeah, just because whatever you fill yourself up with is what you are. Whether that be food, whether that be words, like whatever the case may be. And then also being aware of your surroundings and who you let like in your life, and who you give your energy to, is also a form of self-care. Because as much as I hate to say it, the same birds of a feather, I'm sorry, but they do flock together. Like they do. Like it'd be very rare cases where they don't. Um, but I always feel like in the cases where they don't, I feel like sometimes those friendship or friend groups they kind of grow apart, because it's just some things that you don't want to be on anymore that they're on, and it's just a growth thing. So I feel like surrounding yourself with people with the same morals as you, or like values, really helps. Um, because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I have friends that aren't 100% like, we don't share the same thoughts, or like we still struggle with our different sins and stuff like that. I don't judge them at all, but it's to a point where it starts to disrupt my peace and I start to get uncomfortable. That's why I'm just like, okay, like let me take a step back, because this is not good for me. This ain't good for my mental. Like something's not right, something's not clicking. Every time I'm around you, something is happening. Like, and so it's just like I feel like being able to recognize red flags in friends, like when it's time to let go, like when it's time to step away. If I always stand on, if it no longer serves you, it's not for you. Not saying that you should expect something out of everything that you do, but it's just like if it's starting to cause more harm than good, then it's time to like step away. Because it's draining, because you start to overpour, you start to overcompensate. Because I'm not gonna say I used to be a people pleaser, because I still struggle with it a little bit, but I have gotten so much better. But like with people pleasing, like sometimes I would just let things just happen, and I would try my best to overcompensate. Like I would try my best to like always get the benefit of the doubt, just let people treat me however, just because I want to be accepted, or like just because I thought that I had to be in this position. But no, you really don't. Like if someone is disrupting your peace, or causing you to be uncomfortable, or you just know your spirit ain't sitting right every time you're around that person, then that means it's time to walk away. As hard as it may be, sometimes you just gotta go. Like I've lost a few friends that I've been friends with for a really long time, but it's just like you grow apart, you start to see the world differently, like you value different things. And so I feel like that's just really important. It's all part of growing up. Like everybody isn't meant to go through every season with you. Everybody is not meant to grow with you. Everybody is not meant to make it to the top with you. And people have different tops. Like one person's top may be a different person's top. Like my top just don't include you, and that's just what it is. Like, and it's fine. It's all love at the end of the day. It just means that we just ain't clicking anymore, and that's cool. Like I always felt like if you fall out with somebody, it was a reason for it. And I'm a woman of God, and I feel like He makes no mistakes. So I just feel like whenever someone is exit out of my life, it's for a reason. And so I just try to hold on to that. It's just like, cause I don't miss a single person that I lost. Like I really don't, because I know it was for the better. And I know that I will live and breathe to see another day. Like if my purpose in their life has been fulfilled, then that's it. Like I can't keep stressing over something that God been asking me to break away from. So I feel like I'm sorry, that circles back to self-care. I promise it does. Like, because like I said, just surrounding yourself with people who aren't negative Nancy's. Like, we don't want that. Positive vibes only. Like, positive vibes only. But yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to say? You got anything you want to say? Since you always want to interrupt my videos. Um, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna record next Sunday or not. I'm going to go visit my brother and my sister-in-law. So next weekend may be real busy. I'm probably gonna be super tired after traveling. So it may be another Monday video. I don't know, but who knows? I might get a little spark in me. I don't know, because I do plan on cooking dinner that Sunday too. So, but yeah, I hope y'all had a great weekend though. I really do. Hope y'all did. I'm in my jammies today. My brother got me these pajamas. One thing about me, I love me some pajamas, and I love when they tall girl friendly. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all. Oh, sorry, I forgot about self-care in the workplace, because I definitely was gonna bring that up. Self-care in the workplace. If your workplace is causing your peace, baby, go. Because that is self-care in the workplace. Like, you should want to. Now, granted, the economy right now is trash. The job market is trash. I get it. If you cannot leave, like, I get that. That's a full disclaimer. Like, I know these are very unfortunate times, but it's just like, if you can't leave, then figure out ways to handle, like, manage the stress, manage the manage the toxic work environment the best way that you can. And that goes back to having those healthy outlets. But yes, but me, I work in the healthcare field, and so I take care of people like every day, every single day. And so this year I decided that I'm going to work every other Friday, because caring for people 5 days a week is a lot. Like, 5 days a week for like 8-9 hours a day it's a lot on your brain. It is. It's mentally exhausting, because you have to deal with all these different like personalities, cater to everyone's needs, like all the things, and it can be a lot. And so ever since I started working every other Friday, it's been so much better. Like, I feel like I just have a time to like breathe and relax. So, if you get PTO, use that PTO. Like, you do not, is it, hold on, you don't live to work, you work to live. So, like, because let me tell you, that job will replace you in 5 seconds. Like, you can get another job, but you cannot get another life. So it's just like, I just feel like you should really take the time to enjoy yourself. Take a few days off, take a day off, use the PTO, do all the things. Like, if you get the benefits, use them. If you don't, like, just find a way to really take care of yourself. Have a little off day, and in your off days, really indulging yourself. Because I know everybody don't have PTO and stuff like that, but yeah, like I said, and that's just back to enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like, like, you work hard, so you deserve the finer things. And I had seen a quote. This, I don't even know. This probably ain't related, but I seen a quote the other day, and it was just like, just how you can overthink the worst, you can overthink the good. Like, see good and peace over your life. Like, see you healthy, see yourself better. Affirm yourself every single day. Talk to yourself. Love on yourself. Like, look in the mirror and say, I'm a bad. Yep. Like, I am beautiful today. My hair look good today. Like, oh, look how my teeth sitting today. They look really straight. Like, just hype yourself up. Even when you wake up in the morning, and when I be feeling like I look like a dumpster, like, I've seen, like, okay, Zaria, your mind trying to play tricks on you, still the same as you did last week. You was in the mirror posing. I don't know what's going on this week, but you still that same girl from last week. So I'll be having to tell myself that, because sometimes the mind be playing tricks on you, but you can't let it win. But yeah. Okay, now I think I'm done. I'm finna eat some dinner, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm gonna find me a good movie and then go to sleep, because your girl is tired. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great week. Whatever you're going through, I promise you, pain is temporary, joy is forever. So just hold on to that sentiment, and just continue to live the best way that you can in this world that you're in this season that you're in, and just continue to prosper. And like I said, just love yourself. It's self-care, baby. You only get one of you.